Hey everybody, good evening to you. This is Jim and you're watching Vendor Corner. This show is brought to you by Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot. We are located at 502 West Brennan Road, Lakeland, Florida 33813. What is Vendor Corner? Vendor Corner is a show for people who are vendors or booth owners in antique malls and shops anywhere. Okay? It's a place to learn and share. So here we are, guys. Tonight's show. The topics that we are going to discuss this evening is that you have too much stuff, too much stock. Number two, the shop or your mall is really slow. And the third topic is two types of vendors. Okay, let's start off with too much stuff. Okay, we all know we have it. Well, not everybody, but most of us have it. We have a garage full somewhere. It's just packed to the brim. We just have too much stuff. Okay, we just can't stop the shopping. The shopping is the fun, really. If you think about it, the most fun part about being a vendor in a store or a mall or being a booth owner is the hunt for it. Going out and picking, going out and hunting, finding the stuff and just purchasing it. That's the funnest part. And so when you're addicted to that, you wind up with just too much stuff. Okay, and it's really it's not a bad thing per se, but it is if you don't work the items. If you don't bring the items in and at least tag them and get them ready as back stock, then it can be overwhelming because you just have a ton of stuff that is not ready to go into your booth or into the shop or into the mall or anything like that. It's just not ready. So as long as you're like purchasing and readying it for back stock, it'll be there for when times are really good and you're selling a lot of stuff and you need to replace items. So just keep that in mind. But if you're not tagging it and getting it ready as back stocking it and have it organized and stored, then it could be a problem. So what you can do, what I suggest is that I just take periods of time where I just don't purchase anything, but that's not any fun. So what you can do is you can hunt for certain things, things that are selling very rapidly that are selling. Like here at Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot, we can't keep a hen on a nest in the store. So if you just looked for something like that, minis are real hot right now, brass is real hot right now. If you went out and you found those things and you just limited yourself, you would be bringing in less, and hopefully your shop is doing well enough where it's selling, so your back stock would slowly dwindle down. Okay, but when you get it, you got to clean it, get it ready, and get a tag on it so that it's there when you need it. If you're just piling it up, it's going to get overwhelming. I mean, I can contest to that. A lot of the stuff that comes into the shop for sale, I purchase, and I can't control when it comes in. So I'm really worried about like having dry spells where people aren't bringing anything in to purchase, and then I don't have anything. I don't have the time to go out and go to estate sales or to auctions or to yard sales because I usually work every single day. So I have it, and it isn't cleaned and it isn't priced. So it is overwhelming to me at times. So I know that I have to push at it. I get it clean, I get it priced, I make it in back stock. And that's very rewarding to me when I can go and get a couple tubs of back stock. I can roll them down to my booth area and I can put it in. It's really nice. So, all right, let's keep moving along. Number two, the mall is slow. It happens. Decades is located in Central Florida, and we are in a warehouse. More than half the shop is in a warehouse. It gets hot in the summertime. It'll get up to 100 degrees in the shop. So we find that our traffic slows down. Now each month we compare it to the previous year, and each month we break records from the previous year. So our growth is there. It's just slower months. And so it happens. What you have to do is you have to pivot. If you watch my last show, I talked about pivoting and price and selection. That's what you have to do during the summertime or during your slow periods. Maybe you're in a different part of the United States and your slow season is different from ours. Ours is generally August and September and October are our slowest months. June is okay. Last month we did really well. July usually is okay, but August, September, and October, the full of October for me, are my slowest months. I don't know why I'm so slow in October, but I am. Other people just have that first couple weeks in October and then they start picking up. So you need to pivot. You need to change your selection and change your prices. We talked about pivoting in the last show. Go back to that show and watch that. What you can also do is you can help your shop out by extending your social media. Hopefully, if you're a booth owner, you have your booth named and you have your own social media platform for that booth. Now's the time to work on that a little bit more and get your name out there and let people know, hey, I have all this. Here it is. It's located at the mall. And you can give them the mall name and they can come in and shop your area. Well, we have a lot of vendors that do that here at Decades, and I'm surprised that the ones that do it the most, how many customers will come in and say, hey, do you know where this specific vendor is? And I say, yeah, they're down that way. And at first they didn't, I wondered why, but I didn't really think about it. And when I thought about it, it's those people that do the most on social media that people are coming in and specifically asking where their booth is. So you can do that. You can also do what we call the hustle, where we take items that are in the shop and we put them on Facebook Marketplace and we offer them up for sale. And then we tell the customer, okay, yeah, you can come, it's here, you can pick it up, here are the hours. If there's a price that you're agreed upon and it's lower than the tagged price, all the vendor does is message into the shop and say, hey, somebody's coming in today to pick this chair up and I've agreed on that price. And even if they don't, usually the customer has the conversation via message, and we will honor that. If we're not busy, we'll reach out to the vendor real quick and say, hey, are you sure you're going to let that $100 chair go for $50? And most of the time they'll respond back, but we can clearly see that it's a message between our vendor, our booth owner, and the customer, so we go ahead and honor that. One moment, please. Hey guys, welcome to Decades. Come on in. So there you go. So you can do that. We call it the hustle here at Decades Reclaim Vintage Depot. And so then our last topic is two types of vendors. Okay. I own the store here at Decades, and so I monitor everything that goes on. And over the years, I've been doing this for a while now. I found out there are two types of vendors. There's vendor A and vendor B. Vendor A, and I read a lot of this on social media too. Somebody else agrees that there's two types of vendors. There's vendor A who just wants to make money, and then there's vendor B who wants to make friends. And just the social aspect of being a booth owner or a vendor. And I gotta say, we have a mixed bag here at Decades Reclaim, but the majority of people probably fall in B. We're probably on a 50-50 split. The make money vendor is easy. They're just here to sell their stuff and to make money. The vendor B person, they want to make friends. They want to come in and be welcomed. They want to enjoy being a vendor as being a part of a group. So, there's a lot of them like that. And, they do it as a hobby, so they're not 100% concerned with the profit they make. But either way, whether you're a vendor just trying to make a buck, it's a side hustle for you, or you're a vendor that wants to be included into a group of like-minded people, it's all good. It doesn't matter. As long as you're getting enjoyment and as long as you're getting success by selling, if you're there to make money, or you're getting success by making new friends and enjoying the company of others. So there you go, guys. That's it for my show tonight. My name is Jim. I've been your host. You've been watching Vendor Corner. We are sponsored by Decades Reclaim Vintage Depot, located in Central Florida. If you're in Central Florida, stop by and see us. We'll see you again in 2 weeks. You guys have a great evening. Thank you.